Across the UK, children's birthday parties have come a long way. They've become a £1 billion industry.
What a turnout! I just love organising parties. I totally adore it so much. I wish it was my job. I love it. Oh, yeah, that's...
So what's driving us to spend thousands on creating just the right party?
He's absolutely precious, and he's the reason I breathe.
That's so cool.
Is there no limit to how much parents should give in to party demands?
6 bouncy castles, entertainers, 4 face painters, 4 crash staff, an arts and crafts team.
And in the end, how much is just too much for the little darlings?
It's magnificent, but it's a crazy party for a 13-year-old.
Welcome to the world of children's birthday parties.
Thank you, everyone. We love toys.
People love big parties.
Sophia, my God! Oh, babe, you look lush. You look mega lush. Let me see the wings turn round.
On the outskirts of Cardiff, 13-year-old Sophia is about to have the night of her life.
No.
Soph's your party?
No.
I can't believe it, Soph.
Her birthday party has been organised by a friend of her mother's,
Soph, you need to iron that now and put on hanger.
38-year-old Suzanne Dickinson.
Why could I not give you a horse and a carriage? You asked for it. There it is, babe.
The event has taken weeks of planning.
Oh my goodness. I thought I was on horses. I'm so excited. I knew Suzanne would do something like this.
Sophia wanted a carbon copy of the American Sweet 16s that she's grown up watching on television. As well as the horse and carriage, a DJ's been hired and 100 kids have been invited. For Sophia's school friends, it's the bash of the year. But for party fan Suzanne, it's remarkably modest. A year ago, she hit the headlines after spending a reported £20,000 on her son's 16th birthday party. Now she wants to do the same for her 8-year-old Kian.
Whatever you want, I'll just do for you anyway. So if you just want to...
I want to have like all the barn filled up with like hay and all that, and then with like a bucking bronco and Sam the Bull Man, which we've seen on TV. It's like a boy who can like do really good like big bubbles.
It'll be like a fancy dress type of party for all these 8 to 9-year-olds to come. But they can all dress up as like cowboys and cowgirls. I'll probably invite as many friends I can find, invites for in Kian's school, probably the whole school. No, he is a really popular kid, so there's a good couple of classes. There's like about 30 or 40 kids in each class, so I don't know, maybe just under 100.
When I said that I'm having that party, they said, "Oh, I can't wait to come."
Were they?
Yeah.
When you give them the invitations, and because you give a few invitations.
Kian's dad doesn't want a repeat of last year's publicity. But Suzanne has her own reasons for wanting to spoil her children on their big day.
So I grew up with a dad who was a Jehovah's Witness, who was pretty religious. So I basically grew up with no Santa, no fairies, no Christmas, no nothing. Because of his own upbringing and being brought up in that kind of religious background, he grew up thinking that he was doing right really with us as his own children, which I respect him for that in a way, that he thought he was doing right. You know, we all bring up our children and we all think that we're doing right. But I wouldn't bring up my children in the same way that he brought us up at all. And I suppose some people look at me and think, well, you know, you do pull off big parties and things, and, you know, why do you go so big over the top? Are you living your childhood through your kids? No, not really, but I'm enjoying with them what I didn't have, and I think that's really special. Do you want to see your invites?
They were on the stairs.
See, we're going to give her all these invites for you, look. Read it to me.
Kian would like you to come to join his Wild West theme party.
Way! That's cool. I didn't think you would have dressed up, Kay. I thought you'd be a bit shy, but nice to do it different, isn't it, Kay?
I've always been shy.
Can't be shy with a mum like me, Kay. I'm so over the top.
As Suzanne gets her surprisingly simple party bag sorted, 100 miles away in Carterton, Oxfordshire, the Goff family are planning their own birthday extravaganza. Mum Lorraine is an accountant. Dad Steed runs a scaffolding business. They work hard to give their children the best. That includes a private education and now a cool birthday party.
Life just seems to be so hard, cut and thrust, and miserable at the moment. We just felt like injecting some fun into life for a bit. So that's what we're going to try and do.
For the first time in their lives, they're planning to spend thousands on a joint party for 5-year-old Darby and 9-year-old Sky.
All my parties have been like discos or sleepover. Probably the biggest party I've had is last year when I invited all my friends. I had a karaoke and I sang a solo song, but that was it.
This year, the Goffs have picked a winter wonderland animal theme. Sarah and Rob Crane will be organising the big day.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool...
Until 4 years ago, they had no experience of the industry. Now they've become full-time party planners for busy parents like Lorraine and Steed.
Oh, you're a clever boy. Yes, you are. You're a beautiful boy.
So what's going to be at the party?
Well, we're going to have a unicorn.
What, real one?
A real one, yes.
A real one?
A real one, yes.
A real one?
Yes, a real unicorn.
You just mean like a horse?
No, I mean a unicorn.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
And we're going to walk meerkats.
That's like one of my favourite animals.
No, but this sounds really funny. We're going to walk skunks, but the skunks are diskunked. Get it?
The birthday party will take place in a barn in rural Oxfordshire. It'll be covered in fake snow to fit the winter wonderland theme.
It's quite a magical little venue, actually, really. We're surrounded by woodland. So it's perfect for what we want. We will try and pull out as many stops as we can.
Rob and Sarah have only handled a handful of kids' parties as big as this, but in recent years they're seeing more and more requests for bigger and bigger birthday parties.
We started off with rabbits, ponies, little packages of animals that could go to people's houses and have a party where they could interact with the animals and play with them. And it was just phenomenally successful. We started in 2006, and I Googled the statistics, and I saw from 2006, animal parties literally went zzz, straight up. And it was kind of, the demand was very, very high.
Quite often these kids want it to do something, they want you to perform tricks with these animals. Well, that's not what this is about.
The worst part of spoilt child syndrome to me is that when they're working with animals in particular, they have no respect.
Word of the party has spread through Sky's weekly drama class.
When we were little, you were glad you got a card. If you got a birthday cake, wow, you were posh. It's just incredible. I mean, there's just so much out there for them. They could do absolutely anything. You know, I'd love to be 5 again.
Hi guys, are you going now?
Yes.
Have a good time.
Bye.
See you next week. Have a good week.
It's still weeks until the bash, but the girls are already planning their outfits.
We could wear something like kind of sparkly, but kind of not too sparkly.
I think we should wear like pilot hats or something.
Yeah, like Cheryl Cole.
I've got a brand new attitude and I'm gonna wear it tonight. I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm start a fight.
Despite her busy schedule, Lorraine finds time for a fitness class. She's interested in what the mothers here think about parties on this scale.
They've had something every year, but this time we've just decided to join it up.
But do you think that'll put pressure on their friends' parents then to sort of, oh my God, what am I going to do for my friend's, my daughter's birthday now? My party's not going to be good enough because I went to Sky's and it was just amazing.
I don't know, I haven't really thought about it like that, but possibly, it's possible that they're going to think of that, but I hope not. I hope they just come and enjoy it and have fun. And
because no, personally, my experience is I think there's more pressure on parents these days, and I think it's more amongst the adults. I think it begins with the adults. Yeah. In my particular experience, it's been with like party bags, you know, at parties, what they come away with. Whereas, you know, when I was growing up, you were satisfied with a piece of cake and a few sweets.
What's the most massive thing you've ever had in your thing?
Party bag. I had a Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll?
In my party bag.
Well, my sister... Why a party doll?
Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll.
My sister, thing is, she always wants a party bag because she thinks it's, you know, like
special
now and popular.
And
I kind of think, well,
yeah, they're like so last year.
We've decided not to do party bags.
Yeah. But I mean, what sort of party bag could you do to take away to complement that sort of party? It'd be impossible, wouldn't it?
I'd have to get a little adoption certificate for an animal, so it's stupid, wouldn't it?
Well, I put my son, he's 18 now, into the private system when he was 7. And from then on, the peer pressure was absolutely huge because every party we went to, the houses got bigger, the cars were posher, the people spoke with a plum in the mouth. And then it came to Isaac's party and I thought,
what did you do?
What am I going to do? Because I've got this little house, you know, totally average. And they all came, and I have to say, I agree with you, the simplest things, they had a ball.
Yes, I think children are completely and utterly spoiled. And we feed it, and we feed it. And I think we're going to end up with a generation of children with very little drive because everything is just have it. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to Party Man World here in Lakeside. I'm going to show you around a little word of adventure. So come through this way and let's go.
In Grays, Essex, children's entertainer Jimbo Sinclair has grown rich off the rise of the birthday party.
From like 2 years ago, we had like 150 grand turnover. Now we're doing 3.5 million.
We've got our crazy football pitch with a crazy maze underneath. Underneath that is our cinema room, so like sometimes the parties I do like karaoke in here, do the birthday cake on here, magic shows, puppet shows, dancing competitions. Some people just go crazy like and hire the whole place. They have the entertainers, face painters, DJ. That is a fact.
His clients come from all walks of life.
I'd say the average party is 250 quid, and then some people really do go up to the £5,000 plus parties. And the parents are right in there organising. It has to be perfect for my daughter, you know, and they're the ones that are keeping up with the Jones. The ones that spend like the 20,000 plus, probably a lot of them won't even get involved. Maybe the middle class have cut back, but the rich will never stop, and the poor will never stop. It's just crazy, you know.
6-year-old Anton's parents have hired the whole of the play centre for his 7th birthday party. It's equipped to cater for 500 kids. Anton is only inviting 13.
What is that? It's a bumblebee cannon.
They'll be theming the party on Anton's favourite superheroes.
This is Hulky, and you can bash stuff. And this is a big Ghost Rider.
And have you always liked superheroes?
Not always, since I was 3. 2, since I was 2 I've liked them.
I love him more than all the stars in all the skies. I can't do enough for him. I'm sad when I'm not with him. I hate going to work when he goes to school, but I love being back there to pick him up at the gate. He's absolutely precious, and he's the reason I breathe.
Hey, Barry, let's go party. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Anton is Joe Dean's only child.
Why is my mum taking forever? I didn't ask her to. So sad. So bad. Oh, Anton, you're such a funny little boy. You really do make me laugh.
Anton is so special to me because I worked really hard for him. We had to do IVF to have him. I just cherish him so, so much because he's the baby that just shouldn't have been, really.
So what are you wearing?
Would you like to see?
I'd like to see.
I will show you.
They're the best of friends, and he's helped Joe Dean pick her outfit for the party.
And Anton said he really liked it. When I tried it on in the shop, this is the one that he told me he wanted me to buy. So I've bought it at my son's request.
So do you worry about, does he worry about what you wear and things then? Do you worry about him worrying?
I always ask him what he thinks. and if he doesn't like it, I don't wear it. Really? Yeah, yeah. And I don't usually get it wrong, but sometimes he says to me, "That doesn't go," or "You don't look as nice as the other day," and then I get changed. Only when I'm going out though, normal day-to-day stuff, I just wear what he doesn't say anything, and I'm always quite casual. So, but when I go out, I do ask his opinion.
Okay, so we're going to go over the plans of the party. This is the little dude, the star of the night, and he's having a Marvel Heroes party. The party is just going to be amazing all night long. It's going to be 2.5 hours of surprise after surprise after surprise. And Anton, all the way from USA, Mummy, Daddy, and I've helped them organise this. We've got some 4 super celebrities. We go, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live from Las Vegas," or something like that.
It's got to be New York for Spider-Man.
Okay, New York, right. I'm going to confirm that with you a bit, and we'll do like a little script.
Okay.
As that for Anton's big birthday, all the way from the USA, New York. Please welcome Spider-Man. And then like we'll get him to come on the stage and do a little, and then maybe a little fight with Spidey.
Yeah.
And then they both
a fight. Oh, fight. I'm so ready to go bang. It's so exciting. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I just can't wait for this party.
Any chance you've got a pig that I can have for Saturday, please? I've got a party in the barn for my son's birthday, and I know there's a few companies who do hog roast, but there's nothing like yours. Can you squeeze me in, babe, please?
Are we looking at Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening?
Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock.
Let me just check the diary for you.
Back in Wales, Kian's Wild West party is just days away.
This is so important.
And Mum Suzanne's sorting out the final details.
Oh, if you can, babe, that'd be awesome.
All the invites have been sent and the entertainers booked. Just time to take Kian for a smart new haircut.
I got a flair about myself. My head just ticks, 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 and I have all these ideas.
Suzanne's as excited as ever about the bash.
Oh, that's awesome, babe. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Really, really different.
But her family still have reservations.
My dad doesn't like this party. He doesn't really want me to have it because he thinks people are just gonna ask me, like, "Oh, you're rich and all that." But I'll see how it is. I don't think people will keep on saying that. My mum's organised all the party, and it's really amazed because I didn't think it would be nothing like this. I thought it would just be like a normal party, but she goes too over the top sometimes. She thinks, "Oh wow, oh let's do this and let's do that," but I think it's like too over the top.
The night before the party, the workmen arrived to transform the barn into the Wild West.
I'm going to put these bales of hay, which I love, and they're going to look all nice, all scattered around, so the kids can come in, they can sit down, they can have their food, they can have a little drink on, sitting on them.
As well as the hog roast and the entertainer, she's organised for a cowhide balloon arch to be built.
Whoa, I'm excited already.
Disco lights to be installed, a bucking bronco for the kids, and plenty of booze for the parents.
Oh, the best part of the party, innit?
Mum?
Yeah, babe?
Can you read me a story?
Oh, you want a story, do you, babe? Well, before your party? Yeah, come on, let me read you a story. Do you want one of my special stories?
Yeah.
Which is, like, out of my head?
Yeah.
Do you? Once upon a time, right, there was a little boy called Ben. Right, and Ben had his birthday coming up. He wanted a real motorbike. He wanted an orange motorbike.
Tomorrow will be Kian's big day. It's 10 a.m. and deliveries for the party keep coming.
Have a look what's in there, babe. Has he got anything for you?
Yeah. Oh, is it?
2 hours later, he gets the first of his presents.
What's this? Oh my God, look at him, that's awesome!
At 1 o'clock, the first guests arrive at the farm. Inside, Suzanne's putting on the cowboy outfits she ordered for herself and Kian.
They look really nice. Think so, really? Come here, I need you to have some mud on your face. Like I always do across. Yeah, you're a farmer. Farmers are never clean.
No way.
Little bit of mud. No. Just by your, just a little bit. No. Well, look at Lewis's face, is muddy. Key, little bit. Key, please, for me, just a little bit, because it's going to look really good with your costume. No. I can do a mascara, a couple little smudges, rub it. But you know what? It'll look awesome because all farmers are dirty. Well, I think it'd look amazing. Oh. I'm happy with that. I got my cowboy boots. Yeehaw!
At last, a fresh-faced Kian and his gun-toting mum make their grand Wild West entrance.
What a turnout! Right, let's see how my party is.
It looks like everyone's turned up.
Woo! Okay, want a glass of wine?
Kian and his friends start the party, and all the guests are getting into the Wild West spirit.
Kian's quite a quiet little boy. He's not one of these boys who likes a big fuss. Anything simple is fine for Kian. He never ever asks for anything, never asks for any big presents at all. Love him, doesn't ever even expect them. The most simplest things for Kian is what he has, so it's quite hard to really spoil him, really, because he doesn't want anything. Didn't pay all that money. I didn't pay all that money for you to be in the garden, in the barn for 5 men in the garden, right, babes?
As the boys head back into the barn, Suzanne has one more surprise in store for Kian.
Right, I'm going to bring in your special birthday present for you being 9, all right? Dun-dun-dun, happy birthday to you. Whoa, what do you think of that?
Oh my god.
It's so orange. It's so orange. It's orange like oranges. Ah. Start it up, Key. Start it up, babe.
The motorbike alone cost £400. But for Suzanne, cost is not the issue. It's all about giving Kian a party to remember.
Want a bit of cake? That cake is awesome. I'm so chuffed your party went really well, Kian. I'm so proud of you. You pulled it off awesome. Everyone was really excited. You're happy. Is there anything you wish I did different, or you really...
No, I'm fine.
Oh, give us a hug. You make me want to cry. Oh, I love you. Oh.
Back in Oxfordshire, the Winter Wonderland Animal Party is still the topic of discussion.
I tell you what's going to be interesting. I can absolutely guarantee you will have the mums who say, fair play, that was amazing, and you'll have the other ones that say, what a spoilt, stuck-up cow. Look at what she has to do to impress.
But I don't think it matters what the size of the party or what's happening. As anyone who's having a party, I don't know if it was yourself or Karen said, they use the party as leverage for friends.
Yeah, but there's leverage and there is like huge, massive mammoth leverage. I would much rather say I'm having a Winter Wonderland created for my party.
Yeah,
Get
with unicorns.
You can have an invite.
If you're not nice to me.
Or you can come to a princess and pirate party. So all the guests are there and they're coming down in the carriage.
Yeah.
That is a bit OTT.
I know, but
that's
the
a bit
whole
like
the
royal
the
lineup,
Queen,
isn't it?
It is in the Queen's carriage.
Oh, I don't know whether I like that. I don't think I like that at all. I think that is really a bit sick. I don't like that.
It's the morning of the party, and Sky's getting ready with her friend Ruth.
Young man.
Hello, Darby, come here. You excited? You excited? Yeah? What are you most looking forward to? What animal?
Tiger.
There's gonna be no tigers, Darbs. What other animal?
Zebra.
There's gonna be no zebras, Darbs. What other animal?
Wildcat.
Nope.
There's going to be horses and unicorns and...
Meerkats, skunks, spiders, snakes. What are you looking for?
Spider.
It's a big day too for Sarah, the animal wrangler.
Nervous. No, I'm okay. It's a big party. I know the staff are great. I know we do it all the time, but it's like anything. With animals and children, there are so many things that occur and can happen.
She and her team have just a few hours to transform the barn into a winter wonderland. The Goffs have asked for a whole zoo to be brought to the barn and invited 40 of Skye and Darby's closest friends. Just down the road, the kids get ready to kick off the celebration.
That's so cool.
No expense has been spared. Rob and Sarah have brought almost 100 animals of all shapes and sizes.
Look at the little kitty pig.
And Skye's finally got her unicorn.
Spoil isn't being able to be given things. That's just being lucky. But being spoilt, I think, is not respecting what you've been given. And just being expectant of having. That's spoiled. So I think that's spoiled to me. And I don't think either one of ours are that way inclined.
Who would like to wear as a necklace?
Inside, the guests are entertained for an hour before they all sit down to a birthday feast.
I think that I'm really lucky, and I just think, oh, it's just a normal party, but it's not. I've realised that now, and I just feel really, really lucky.
It's gone well, and the rain couldn't be happier.
We're just going to have this in our memories for a long time.
Amazing.
I think it was really, really good. It was much better than I imagined.
Oh, darling. Thank you.
As more families splash out on spectacular celebrations, it's getting harder to stand out when a child's party really matters.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, we'll do that.
In Chigwell, Essex, the Colemans are preparing for their son Guy's bar mitzvah.
It's hard to do.
Do it again.
Oof, that was freaky.
A once-in-a-lifetime religious rite of passage.
Well done.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Guy.
A child's coming of age at 13 has been celebrated for over 2,000 years. But in recent times, the parties have become so lavish that they threaten to overshadow the religious aspect.
I've been to 5 or 6 probably, and to loads.
Really? What are they normally like then?
They're fun.
Well, the synagogue part I actually found quite
Yeah,
fun.
I
But
did a
the
little
party
bit.
part was fun.
I like the parties a lot. It's because it's up till midnight. This is going on till 1:30. But if you do not treat them properly...
Before he gets his party, Guy will have to learn several passages in Hebrew and then recite them in the synagogue.
They have to spend about a year preparing, and we want them to have a real feel for their Torah portion, to love it for the rest of their life. The bar mitzvah party is a relatively recent phenomenon, shall we say. The large modern extravaganza, I'm very uncomfortable because I think there's always the danger, however well-intentioned, that if the person themselves isn't losing track of what the purpose is, that other people may.
Former city worker Warren will be spending tens of thousands on his son Guy's celebration.
That's better, Guy. There you go.
Let's go.
How many's Guy got coming from school?
40 friends altogether, and that's a mixture of his friends socially outside, as well as the school friends.
But now everyone seems to have to get an entertainer, if it's a magician or a look-alike.
You had George Sampson, didn't you? Which was just wow. That really hit the wow factor.
Finally.
You got it spot on with that one. Warren believes that it's really something that the boy should be having, and he says, no, I never really bargained for Lydia having. And he said she certainly won't have it on the same scale that Guy's having it. You know, it's for when she gets married, and that's it. But she said, no, I'm having a big party, so you better start saving
Richard
now.
said the same as well.
I would love a big disco ball and a dance floor that all those lights up on the floor. I love those. So cool. One of them, a really cool DJ with loads of cool new tunes to listen to and dance around with. I love loads of family and friends to come so we can all celebrate it together. Mostly, probably, pink and purple theme.
Have you been to any other bar mitzvahs?
I've been to quite a few. I've been to some friends' mitzvahs.
So what's they like normally?
Now it's become like a big party.
I wonder why that is.
I think that's because loads of people love big parties.
As the Colemans prepare for Guy's bar mitzvah, 30 miles away in Benfleet, Essex, Anton's 7th birthday party is fast approaching.
I'm actually in a state of shock today because it's tomorrow and I'm actually scared. I'm quite shaky, very nervous. I feel like it's a first date or something. I just feel absolutely petrified.
Mum Jodine is feeling the pressure.
Oh my God! Look at them! I'm actually getting really tired now. I'm getting really tired of being excited. That's wearing me out.
Yeah, and keeping yourself as well.
Yeah, and I've barely eaten. I can't sleep.
Really? It's like a wedding. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it does. It
Get
feels
married?
just like that. It feels just like that.
So what's he getting? What are his presents?
He's got his quad, his beloved quad he's been waiting for. He's got an outfit to go with it, and a helmet, goggles and gloves. And then we've got him a PSP with some games. He's got a few little action figures that he asked for. I think he's getting a Ben 10 scooter. And I think what else did I get him? A pogo stick, skateboard. Can't remember what else I wrapped up. I think he's got some walkie-talkies. He's got a brand new Hellboy outfit and he's got a new Batman outfit because the other two are getting, well, they're not too small yet, but I think they're going to be soon. He's going to want to keep wearing those. So, yeah, hopefully he'll be happy with all that.
On the day of the party, Jodine takes Anton to pick up his outfit.
Can you just wait 1 minute? We're waiting for Fathom, darling.
Is it your birthday today or is it tomorrow? Tomorrow. Since it's your birthday tomorrow. Have a little look.
Oh, and
look at that. You are going to be one smart boy.
Whoa.
Wow.
Big skirt.
So you'd have to be Devo then.
Who's Diva?
Well, it's the male word apparently for diva. We think you fit the bill perfectly.
Later that afternoon, party organiser Jimbo Sinclair is preparing the venue.
Right, all this lot. And look, this is the standard parties that we do here. All cost about 200, 300, 400 quid, and this one's costing about 12, 15 grand. It's hilarious. It's my team, my key team. I've got my fireworks team. I've got the inflatable team that have been in the inflatable quad track. Let's go by stage. Yeah. Got the laser tag team, catering team, the photographer, the limo drivers. I want everyone clearing. Get this as clear as possible. The balloon display team, close-up magician, stilt walker, face painter,
all of those people, because it is so complicated. And this is the running order here. We've got the cake ladies are coming down later as well. The whole thing, to be fair, this week I've been constantly on it. And the joke of it is it's for 14 children. So we're doing all of this for 14 kids. I mean, it's the most hilarious thing about the whole event. 14 children.
I've had a bit of a wobble, and I'm not sure exactly if I've lost my ball to wear what I was going to wear.
What were you going to wear?
It was a very lovely sort of basque with like feathers at the top of it. It's lovely. It's really nice, but I'm just a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't want to look too overdressed. Anton told me he wants me to wear it, and I usually wear what he wants, but for this one occasion, I just don't think I can. I'm going to see what his dad says. I'm going to put it on for his dad and then see what he thinks.
Oh, yeah. Party, innit? Hiya.
Anton, Danny's here.
Tony and Jodine split up when Anton was just 2.
You look good.
Thank you.
But the couple are still close, and he'll be stumping up most of the money for tonight's celebrations.
You know, Jodine's done all the hard work, and I've sort of been in the background. I'll provide money and advice.
So has Anton been talking to you about it?
No, because really, yeah, it's about his mum. She's the one that gets excited about attention and having nice things happen to him. She always wants the best for him, so hopefully he'll get the best.
At 7:30, a stretch limo arrives to take Anton and his guests to the party.
Oh! Ah, cool, big car! That's cool.
Go! You rock!
You rock! Just do it. I want to do it. I want to get in. Yeah, music!
Santa! Welcome to Anton's big birthday! Everyone make some noise!
Jimbo and his workers give the kids a celebrity welcome before rock fan Anton entertains his friends with his first gig.
And that is heavy metal.
Then there are the special appearances, as requested by Jodine.
Now, all the way from America, Spider-Man! We've got Hellboy! Everyone give him a big cheer! Oh, yes.
I'm compelled to do this for him because I am a big kid. I haven't really grown up myself because I don't want to. I just don't want to grow up. I'm all for fun and excitement, and I get completely overloaded and hyper, just like he does. I really do get carried away with everything.
The party continues for another 2 hours, with the kids being given the run of the play centre.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, outside I've set up an inflatable quad bike track. I've got your quad bike out there, and you are going to go round it right now. Give him a big cheer!
It's just all fun and love for Anton to make his birthdays really exciting, for him to look back at his childhood and think he had the best time ever. That's all I'm trying to achieve by doing this.
It's the most expensive private party Jimbo's ever hosted.
So has it all been worth it?
Yeah. Every second. It's been definitely worth it. Now I just need to catch up on sleeping, eating, and I think I've got a cold now. I need to get over. I think I've made myself ill. Fully worth it. Absolutely. His little face was just the best.
The next morning, the celebrations continue.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, darling Anton. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday, Snuggle Bum. Are you still tired? Nah. I got you some presents. Guess what I done?
Has anybody ever told you they might think you're giving them too much?
I think it's apparent to everyone that knows me that I spoil him. But I literally can't stop the way I love him and the way I feel about him and the things I do. And I really don't think when I do things like this, I haven't worried the whole way along what people are thinking of me for doing this.
Excellent.
All I've thought is, he's got to have that, how exciting will that be? So I can't help if that's made it extravagant or lavish, because that was just an accident that happened along the way.
It couldn't be. It is. It is. Get out for me now.
Happy birthday.
Down in London's Docklands, preparations are underway for the biggest party of all, Guy Coleman's bar mitzvah. Today's celebration is the culmination of 18 months of almost military planning by his parents.
The first stage of the preparation is to select the date and then to select a venue. Then, having put the venue, then you have to sort of go through your checklist of, well, you need a photographer, a videographer, are you going to have a band, are you going to have a disco?
I don't think many people have probably this amount for just a party. It's a big party. I don't know what it's all going to come to, but it won't be cheap.
We've got a caricaturist and a magician.
We've got a singer for the reception going around singing ballads. We also have a toastmaster who's sort of bringing everything together. Have to say, of all the people who've stood out as, professional, he's at the top.
How's that?
Yeah.
We're happy with the selection. There's nothing at this stage that we're sitting there saying, wish we'd have gone with that one, or I don't know why we chose that. So hopefully what we have chosen will work well.
At 2 p.m, the family arrive to check on preparations.
I love the music.
Wow.
My favourite artist.
Really good. Right, they're still putting the balloons together.
Balloons. I have my own table.
Do you like the colour? Guy, do you like the colour scheme?
Pink is a bit.
Do you like the colour scheme?
Nice. It's really nice. Very nice.
Very good, yeah. We just got here and it's looking good. They've still got the balloons to go, I think. Yeah, looking good.
I can see you on the screen. Thank you, everyone.
While the Colemans head off to get into their party clothes, the entertainers arrive for the evening's festivities.
Obviously, a lot of time and effort has been put into it, as we can see from the decor. So this one is, probably one of the better ones. Not to say that, money doesn't make a good bar mitzvah. What makes a good bar mitzvah is a crowd, people, partying, and obviously, most importantly, the kids.
Look, I think this is a 13-year-old's birthday party.
I know, but is it very different to the others you do, or
No, there's a lot like this. There's a hell of a lot like this, but when it boils down to it, it's a 13-year-old's birthday party. It's fantastic.
But there you go. Anyway, I shall leave you to it, and I shall go and say hello to you.
It's a party for the parents.
She wants you to crack the wall. I started, but...
With all of the guests in place, Guy gets ready to make his grand entrance.
I'm really excited. A little bit nervous. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
When did you get your suit and your tie?
I got it about a few months ago. It's got diamonds.
Wow, brilliant. Which bit of tonight are you most looking forward to?
Just everything, really. I enjoy everything about it.
You've been looking forward to this for a long time?
Yeah, really. It's since I was only 9.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, our biggest runner person cheer. Please give it up for the man of the day. I'll give you your bonus for Guy.
I think if they're not used to going to Jewish functions or the mitzvahs, then I think, yes, they probably would think, wow.
So let's have our circles going around in a circle. Let's have
The amount of money one spends is disproportionate to a 13th birthday party, but it's something that's in keeping with what people do within our faith. Someone was talking to me recently and said, you might think otherwise, but watching your son be bar mitzvahed is the proudest day of your life. I have to say, it really was fantastic to see him in shul yesterday performing so magnificently. Guy is a continuous source of pride to us. He is a truly unique boy, full of energy, with a wicked sense of humour.
I think the desire to show off, the desire to present your child, if you will, think of it in English terms as a debutante ball. It has some of that element in it too. And that, I think, is universal. The desire to say, here's my child, what a wonderful child I have, and to celebrate their accomplishments. I think that's universal, not just in terms of geography, but across all cultures.
I bring them up to have a lot of respect for people, and nothing is basically given on a plate, but at the end of the day, we are parents, and our job is to make them be good parents.
They get a lot more than I did, or maybe we're more capable of giving than my parents were when I was younger.
I think you only get one childhood and it's over far too quickly. And I think it has to be a wonderful experience.
Everyone is proud of their children and wants to show their pride in their children and to rejoice in their children.
Back at the hotel, Guy's party is almost over.
I can't think there's anything, if I had my time again, as I speak in the immediate aftermath, that I would do differently. And if that's sort of the highest praise I can give. I'm absolutely thrilled with everything. Delighted for Guy. He had a great time. His friends had a great time. It's nice to see all the family and friends enjoying themselves. And it went really, really well. The hotel were great. The disco were great. All the entertainers were fabulous. It was just a great party.
How are you feeling now? Are you exhausted?
Yeah, I'm really exhausted.
Wow. So was that what you expected?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Do you think you're going to sleep for a week now?
Yes. So tired.